Putting these bad boys on. I've said bad boys like 16 times this video. I feel like I should just keep doing this while I talk. It feels lovely. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. I was gonna say follow along, never mind. I also never know how close I should be. Like, hey, I'm Jenny Mai, Mashable's tech reporter, and this is Beauty Hacked, where we're digging into the science and tech that makes beauty innovation exciting. Today, we're digging into LED light therapy masks. The Skin Gym Wrinkle Lit Mask, which costs $99, the Solowave Advanced Skincare Wand with Red Light Therapy, which costs $149, and the Trophy Light Rejuvelite MD, which costs a whopping $249. And we're gonna figure out if these weirdly futuristic things actually work. LED lights have been around for decades, but using them as a skin treatment is a much newer phenomenon. You've probably seen contraptions like these bad boys all over social media, and maybe, like me, you're curious about giving them a go yourself. These light therapy contraptions make some big claims, from fighting acne to reversing signs of aging. And if they can really do all that they claim they're able to do, it would be a dream come true, a technological miracle for our skin. Before we get into these things specifically, we need to talk for a minute about light, your skin, and science over the years. And for that, we've got an expert on hand for all of our most pressing science and safety questions.
Light is actually able to change the way that skin functions in a temporary manner. There are photoreceptors inside of each cell, specifically inside of the mitochondria, which is kind of the engine of the cell, the power-making machinery. And light is actually able to upregulate or modulate the function of the mitochondria through stimulating what's known as the electron transport chain. This helps generate more energy, and then as a byproduct of that, there are different, often positive features associated with the stimulation of these mitochondria in our cells. So they kind of give our cells a little boost. The most common colors are red, blue, and then near-infrared. And these colors are thought to and believed to have different photoreceptors within the cell, and they kind of function a little bit differently. Blue light functions a little bit more closely to ultraviolet light. And one of the interesting things about that is that it can help treat acne. Red light is known to have some anti-inflammatory properties, and near-infrared light is also thought to function very similarly. In as little as 10 minutes a day, 3 to 4 times a week. And again, I recommend everyone follow the manufacturer guidelines for the specific device that's being used and all of the safety protocols that are recommended from those devices and from those manufacturers to achieve really great outcomes. It's important to note that these results are gradual and are best when achieved over a longer period of use and time. So a one-time treatment, you may or may not see much difference, but there are gradual improvements over time.
So first up, we're gonna open up this bad boy, the Skin Gym Wrinkle Lit Heart LED Facial Mask. It is specifically shaped in a heart, and it is very aesthetically pleasing. We love a pink box, you know that. Here it is. Ta-da! It has these, what are they called? Like the arms of glasses here, and I'll put it on for you. I know, really exciting. I feel like Iron Man. Ready? Now I feel even more like Iron Man. And this is it. This is how you use it, which is super duper easy. I'm gonna turn it off. So this guy, you're supposed to use it for 3 times a week for 15 minutes each time. It does very handily have a 15-minute timer, so you just have to turn it on, and then once the 15 minutes pass, it turns itself off. It also has 3 colored lights. So it has a red light, which you can see here. I will also turn it around for you. That's what it looks like on the inside. It has a blue light and an orange light. The 3 different colors have 3 different uses. They are meant to treat acne, treat aging, and treat dullness. So acne goes with blue light, aging goes with red light, and dullness goes with orange light. So in my usage, I found the blue light to be most effective. That was definitely the one that I saw the most immediate results for. I actually literally had a pimple on my forehead. Put this on for 15 minutes, and I swear when I took it off, it had flattened itself out, which I have never seen that happen before. It is plasticky, which I don't love, but it is what it is. This guy is also $99, so it is the cheapest of the bunch, but still not the cheapest, especially when you take it out of the box and you're like, this is kind of just a piece of plastic with some lights on it. Maybe if it really does its job, it's worth $99. More on that later. Next up, we've got these Solowave wands. So obviously we have 2 different wands here because we actually have 2 different colors. This one's the red light, this one's the blue light. So if you want both red light and blue light benefits, you're gonna have to get 2 different devices if you're gonna go the Solowave route. These cost $149, so middle of the road for what we've got here today. And the biggest thing about these guys is that they claim to help depuff your skin, treat wrinkles, treat your fine lines, treat your dark circles, treat blemishes, and any dark spots. Kind of claims a lot. This is what it looks like when you open it up. Very pretty. This one's like a nice rose gold color. This is the red light one, and then I'll show you the blue light one in a second. It looks very, very different. It's not a mask. It's a wand, and it also is a 4-in-1 device. So it also gives you a microcurrent treatment, it massages your face, it obviously has the light therapy, and it warms up. So all of those things together are supposed to be even better for your skin than just light therapy. I'll show you how it works. Okay, it's not supposed to turn on immediately, but it always does. And then when I want it to turn on, it won't turn on. So it's kind of finicky. Like, that shouldn't be turning on right now. There we go. You're supposed to turn it first, and then when it touches your face, it's supposed to automatically turn on. So let's see if it actually does that. Oh, that is nice. I do like it when it works. But when I was using it, it didn't always work. And it's so temperamental, look at it. The blue light one, spoiler alert, really not that different, just blue. Here it is, that's the blue light one, and it works the same way. You're supposed to turn it. Also temperamental, so annoying. It was not working like this when I was trying to get it to work at home. It took many tries. You're supposed to turn it, and then if it's not working, you're supposed to be able to squeeze it like so and have it work. But it also works on the face. And then it comes with this handy little diagram, I think. One of them had a diagram that shows you the areas of your face to massage. So I learned a lot about the ways to massage my face. I believe it was up on the forehead and then up on the cheek. I don't really know what you're supposed to do with your chin. And your neck. I think your neck is supposed to be good, but you're supposed to avoid the middle of your neck. Something to do with vibrations, I assume. Not good for the old throat, but that's how you use it. It's very small and very portable. That's definitely the biggest benefit of these wands specifically, is that if you're traveling a lot, if you just don't really like big bulky items, it's small. You toss this in your bag, you're fine. It's literally the size of a pen. So these Solowave wands, you use them for supposedly as little as 5 minutes per day, up to 3 times per week. They recommend that you use it with a serum of sorts that helps your face be extra hydrated before you use this, because one of the functions of the wand is supposed to help your products absorb a little bit better. You don't have to use the Solowave serum specifically, you can use your own. They just happen to have one for you if you want. Last up, we have the Trophy Skin Rejuvelite MD, which is a confusingly long name. I just tend to refer to it as the Trophy Skin, and it is obviously the most complicated looking device. This guy is supposed to be used as little as 5 minutes per day, 5 days per week. So again, different time frame, very interesting. And it aims to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and it has what it calls state-of-the-art red light therapy. It is a tabletop device rather than a mask or a wand, so all of them have different ways of using them. This device is also the only one that's specifically FDA approved, and it comes with safety goggles, so eye protection specifically. So let's open it up and see what it's all about. Looks like a stethoscope. Feels like I should take somebody's heartbeat. I really feel like a handyman. Okay. I also never know how close I should be. Like, Solowave red light wanding. Here, getting up nice and intimate here. You can see my skin immediately after. This is what it looks like. After trying it out and doing the whole thing and figuring out whether these devices actually do what they claim to do, I have overall thoughts, so here we go. Normally, we rate our device or beauty tech products on our scales. And normally I give you a 1 to 5 rating on each of those scales, but since we have 3 products here today, I'm gonna actually tell you which of these did the best on each of those scales. So, first up, the Did It Work scale. Here's the thing with LED therapy for skin issues. Skin is so personal, and if you have a skin issue that you specifically want to target, then it's gonna be different depending on each of the devices. For me, I needed it for acne, whereas a lot of people I feel like come to LED therapy for anti-aging. I don't have that issue at this point in my life. So for me, it was acne. And in that case, the blue light therapy worked the best for me, and the blue light therapy on the Skin Gym LED Heart Mask worked the best. On the Did It Work scale, this guy's the winner. Next up, the Simplicity scale. Which one of these was the easiest to use? Obviously, there's a lot going on in each of these, and they all work in very, very different ways. This one, you wear it on your face. This one is a wand that you move around. This one, you gotta build the whole contraption and sit in front of it. I will say that with the Trophy Skin Rejuvelite MD, building it was a little bit complicated, but once it was set up, it really was not that difficult to use. The Solowave ones, in theory, pretty simple because they're so small and portable, like we mentioned. They were so finicky. They just didn't always work. So that makes the winner of the Simplicity scale, once again, the Skin Gym. I know, I'm a little bit shocked too, but this is just so easy to use. It has one button, you press it and it turns on. You press it to flip between the colors, and then you press and hold if you need to turn it off. But what makes it even easier is that it has a 15-minute timer, so it turns itself off when you're supposed to be done using it. This is just so easy. It's not the most glamorous, I feel like, but it's so easy, and for that, it wins the Simplicity scale. Next up, we have the cost effectiveness scale. So these are not exactly the most cheap devices, but they're also not the priciest devices. It's actually worth it to invest in a device like this if you're going to actually continue to use them, especially if you're comparing it to an in-salon visit. So out of these 3, I actually think the most cost-effective is the Solowave. Shocking. But it's $149, so kind of right in the middle of the road of these 3 devices, and it actually packs in more benefits than just light therapy. It gives you that microcurrent treatment, it gives you a face massage, and it also heats up, so it's helping to absorb any existing products that you have on your skin, ideally a little bit deeper. So it does a lot for a relatively reasonable price. So good job, Solowave. And last, and maybe the most important, but that's for you to decide, the coolness factor. Which one of these is the coolest device? To be honest, if you're looking at them, I think this one's kind of obvious. The Trophy Skin Rejuvelite MD, what is going on over here? I could not tell you, but it's cool. It's just like a very cool looking thing. It looks like something you would see at a salon or an esthetician's office or something like that. So if you're going for an authentic skin device that's very technologically obvious, this is it. So, Trophy Skin, you're the coolest of the bunch. Congratulations. And lastly, I have to pick a favorite. Honestly, I actually really liked using all of these, and I liked being able to compare them, I will say. So if you are in the market for LED therapy for skin issues, if you're able to compare a couple of things, maybe borrow a friend's if they already have one, and dip your toes in the water, I definitely think that made the whole experience a lot more interesting. But my favorite of the 3 after using them, the Skin Gym! It's just, first of all, cute, and for me, it fits so seamlessly into my life, and it actually showed pretty effective results the first time I used it. So I'm all in on the Skin Gym, and it's the cheapest of the bunch, so lots of pros for this guy, and that's why it's my favorite. For more tech, culture, entertainment, social good, and of course, beauty tech coverage. Make sure you keep following along right here with us at Mashable.